Hello everyone, and I'm very excited to connect with you today. We are about to embark on a journey deep within ourselves, to discover the hidden forces that shape our lives. We're talking about the 6 human needs, not just some abstract concepts, but the fundamental blueprint of human motivation. These needs aren't just things we want, they're the fundamental drivers of everything we do. You may have heard about these before, but today, we're going to go far beyond the basics. We're going to explore these needs in a way that will give you a deep understanding of yourself, your relationships, and the world around you. Because when you truly understand these needs, and I mean deeply understand, you unlock the power to influence, connect, and create a life of extraordinary fulfillment. A life that is not just good, but unbelievable, a life that is truly yours. Over the last 3 decades, extensive research has been devoted to the study of human behavior. Countless works have sought to understand the mechanisms that drive people, what motivates them, what leads them to success, and inevitably, what causes them to stumble. These studies have covered individuals from different walks of life, from influential leaders such as presidents and CEOs to Olympic athletes and ordinary people. The big revelation was that, regardless of origin, background, or individual goals, we all share the same 6 fundamental human needs. Considered universal and inherent in our DNA, these needs act as the silent architects of our lives. To begin, let's explore the first of these needs, certainty. It only takes a brief reflection to realize how much we crave security and stability, the ability to anticipate what is to come. There is an innate desire to avoid pain and seek pleasure. This is why we create routines, seek stable relationships, and plan for the future. Certainty offers a sense of anchoring, the foundation on which we build our lives. It's like feeling firm ground under your feet, having the conviction that you have the resources you need to face challenges. This sense of preparedness brings us peace of mind, allowing us to relax, breathe, and have the confidence that things are largely under control. However, therein lies a fascinating paradox. Too much certainty can lead to boredom, complacency, and even depression. A feeling of stagnation arises, as if we were just following a predefined script, letting life go by on autopilot. It is at this point that the second need manifests itself, uncertainty/variety. We crave a touch of spice, surprises, novelty, and even a controlled dose of chaos in our lives. We crave challenges, new experiences, and the thrill of exploring the unknown. Just imagine, who would want to watch the same movie every night? Or eat the same meal over and over again? Variety is essential to maintain our engagement, stimulate our growth, and make us feel alive. It is the spark that ignites our passion, the fuel that drives us forward, and the wind that fills our sails. The third fundamental need is significance. We all long to feel that we are important, special, and unique. We want to be convinced that our lives have value and that we are making a difference in the world. That's why we seek recognition, achievements, and status. We want to leave our mark, to be sure that we have made a positive impact. We want to feel that we are contributing something significant, to know that we are valued and appreciated, and that our existence has a greater purpose. And of course, we can't forget connection and love. This isn't just a superficial need, it's a fundamental human imperative. We yearn for intimacy, for belonging, for acceptance. We want to share our lives with others, to feel understood and valued. Love and connection are the glue that binds us together, the source of our deepest joy and fulfillment. It's the feeling of being truly seen and loved for who we are, with all our imperfections. It's having someone to share your life with, someone who believes in you, someone who is there for you in good times and bad. It's the warmth of an affectionate hug, the comfort of a trusted friend, the joy of sharing a laugh with someone we love. These first 4 needs, certainty, uncertainty, significance, and connection, are what we might call personality needs. We find ways to satisfy them, even if they take unhealthy or unproductive paths. We can find certainty in a job with no future, significance in dominating others, connection in superficial relationships. However, true and lasting fulfillment comes from the next 2 needs, the needs of the spirit. The 5th need is growth. We all have an innate desire to learn, to evolve, to expand our potential. If we're not growing, we're withering away, both emotionally and spiritually. Growth is what keeps us engaged, what gives us a sense of purpose, and what makes us feel truly alive. It's the feeling of constantly becoming a better version of ourselves, of challenging our limits and expanding our horizons. It's the thrill of learning something new, the satisfaction of mastering a skill, and the joy of discovering our hidden talents. And finally, the sixth need, contribution. This is the ultimate need. We all want to make a difference in the world. We want to give something back, leave a legacy, contribute something meaningful that transcends our own lives. This is where true and lasting fulfillment lies. It's not just about what we receive, but what we offer. It's about making a positive impact on other people's lives, about leaving the world a better place than we found it. It's about having the conviction that our lives have generated a positive impact, that we have used our gifts and talents to make the world a little brighter. Let's delve into each of these needs, exploring practical examples from the real world. Think about certainty. It's not just about financial security, but also emotional, physical, and even spiritual security. It's having the conviction that we can cope with whatever life has in store for us, that we have the inner resources to overcome any challenge. For example, someone can find certainty in a stable job with a predictable salary, even if it's not their dream job. Or they may find certainty in a strong, supportive relationship where they feel loved and accepted unconditionally. However, too much certainty can make us rigid and resistant to change. We become afraid of taking risks, of leaving our comfort zone, and that's when growth stagnates. And then there's uncertainty. It's not just about skydiving or traveling to exotic places. It's about embracing new challenges, learning new skills, and venturing into the unknown. It's about keeping your mind sharp, your body active, and your spirit alive. It's about being willing to say yes to new opportunities, even when they scare you. For example, someone may encounter uncertainty when starting their own business, even if it's risky. Or they may find uncertainty in going back to school to learn a new skill, even if it is challenging. Significance goes beyond titles and awards. It's about feeling that your life has a purpose, that you're making a difference. It's about contributing something meaningful to the world, whether through our work, our family, our community, or our passions. For example, someone might find significance in volunteering at a homeless shelter. Or they might find significance in mentoring a young person who needs guidance. Connection isn't just about having lots of friends on social media. It's about deep and meaningful relationships, where we feel truly seen, heard, and understood. It's about sharing our lives with others and feeling a sense of belonging. It's about vulnerability, trust, and authentic connection. For example, someone might find connection by joining a book club or a walking group. Or they may find connection by spending quality time with their family and friends. Growth goes beyond the accumulation of knowledge. It's about expanding our potential, becoming a better version of ourselves. It's about learning from our mistakes, embracing new challenges, and constantly evolving. It's about challenging our limits, overcoming our fears, and becoming the best we can be. For example, someone might find growth by taking on a leadership role at work. Or they might find growth in learning a new language or musical instrument. And contribution goes beyond simply writing a check to a charity. It's about giving back in a way that is meaningful to us. It's about making a difference in other people's lives, about leaving the world a better place than we found it. It's about making a real, tangible impact. For example, someone can find contribution by creating a non-profit organization to address a social issue they care about. Or they can find contribution simply by being a good neighbor and helping those in need in their community. Now, this is where things get really interesting. These 6 needs are not isolated. They interact with each other in complex ways. They influence each other, sometimes even conflicting with each other. And the way we prioritize these needs, the way we try to satisfy them, shapes our personalities, our behaviors, and ultimately our destinies. Think of someone who prioritizes certainty above all else. This person might choose a secure and stable job, even if it's not very rewarding. They may avoid taking risks, even if those risks could lead to greater rewards. They may cling to family relationships, even if these relationships are toxic. Their need for certainty may lead them to play it safe, to stay in their comfort zone, even if it means missing out on opportunities for growth and fulfillment. On the other hand, someone who prioritizes uncertainty may be constantly looking for new experiences, even if this means sacrificing stability. This person may jump from job to job, relationship to relationship, always looking for the next thrill. Their need for variety can lead them to be impulsive, to avoid commitments, to have difficulty building lasting connections. And then there's significance. Someone who is driven by significance can be obsessed with achieving success, getting recognition, proving their worth. They may work long hours, sacrifice their personal life, and even ride roughshod over others to get ahead. Their need for significance can lead them to be competitive, ambitious, and even ruthless. Or consider connection. Someone who prioritizes connection can be incredibly generous, compassionate, and empathetic. This person may put the needs of others before their own, always striving to build strong relationships. Their need for connection can lead them to be complacent, to avoid conflict, to have difficulty setting boundaries. The key is to understand that all these needs are important. They are all part of what makes us human. The challenge is to find a balance, to satisfy these needs in healthy and productive ways, without sacrificing our values or our well-being. The first step to mastering these needs is awareness. You need to understand which needs are most important to you, which are driving your decisions and actions. And then you need to be honest with yourself about how you are satisfying these needs. Are you satisfying them in healthy ways? Or are you relying on strategies that are ultimately self-destructive? Once you have this awareness, you can begin to make intentional choices. You can choose to satisfy your needs in ways that align with your values, that support your growth, and that contribute to your overall well-being. For example, if you realize that you're prioritizing certainty too much, you can start taking small risks, stepping out of your comfort zone, and embracing new challenges. If you are prioritizing significance over connection, you can make a conscious effort to nurture your relationships, to spend more time with your loved ones, and to build deeper connections. It's not about eliminating any of these needs. It's about finding a balance that works for you. It's about creating a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. This is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of self-discovery, of growth, of evolution. It's about learning, adapting, and constantly improving your approach to meeting your needs.